she's only 3 or 4, so she doesn't know a whole lot yet. So she's still learning how to lunge. So some basic things I'll show you is how to ask them to walk and stop, and just how to work a young horse through something they're still learning. So I'm going to walk her over here. So I just have her on a standard lung line. So I'm going to tell her, well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her some space with her head. So I'm holding it correctly. So I have the tail end and she has some space on there. So I'm going to pick this hand up. I want her to go to the left. So I'm going to slightly swing the end of the lead rope. She wanted to come to me, so she's not listening, so I'm going to lightly tap her. And then as soon as she walks, I'm going to release that pressure. And I'm going to always tell her she's a good girl, because she's still learning. Good girl. So she's still figuring it out. Good girl, Samara. And I'm going to just play with the hand that's connected to her face, because that's going to keep her attention on me. And lunging is really good for a younger horse to keep them moving their feet and to figure out what cues you're asking them. And it helps teach voice cues for younger horses. So I'm going to keep her walking, and then in a second I'm going to ask her to stop, which might take a second because she's still figuring it out. But when she tries to stop, I'm just pushing her forward, so I'm just adding a little bit of energy. Clear and hold. Ooh. Good girl. And she figured that out pretty quick. And then she's turning to me, so I'm just going to jiggle my lead rope just a little bit so she remembers to stop. And then I'm going to back this way a little bit just to give her some space. And I'm going to change direction, so I'm going to switch hands. So I'm going to back her up, just because she wanted to come into my space. And I'm going to just back right away from her. So I'm going to change direction, so I'm going to switch hands. And she already kind of read my cues, so I'm going to pick this hand up, and I'm just going to give a little swing. She's thinking about it. She's thinking, good girl. And then as soon as she does what I want her to, I'm just asking her nicely. I'm not making her do anything. I'm just asking her very nicely to walk, and I'm releasing as soon as she walks, so that she knows that she's doing the right thing. And that's the easiest way to teach a young horse that they're doing the right thing, is by releasing all the pressure and not push them too hard. And the other thing I'm going to do is pretty much walk. I will ask her for a trot each direction just to see how she does. So she wanted to stop, so I'm just going to give her a little bit more energy. Good girl. And I'm always rewarding her with my voice. And that way this is a big reward for her. Good girl, Samara. I'm going to just ask her to step up, so I'm just going to add a little bit of energy.